What it do, my beautiful people? Welcome back to Never Shop Alone, your one-stop shop for everything TCG related. My name is Mars, for those of you who don't know, and in today's video, we got quite of a doozy for you, okay? We're going to talk about everything that's happened to me within the past week and a half, and why the videos have kind of stopped a little bit, but we're going to get back on the track and get the ball rolling again, okay? On February 1st, I got fired from my job, right? I never thought I would be making a video like this. I thought I was going to be at this job for a long time. I was at the job for 3 years, working, doing great, and everything was smooth, but they had to make some choices. So we won't say fired, but I got let go from my job, and now I am currently unemployed, right? So what does that mean for Never Shop Alone, this channel, and everything that's going on? It means absolutely nothing, because my wife gave me the go-ahead to hit the ground running with this and go full time. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be hard. But now that I have to put all my focus into this, I want to see where I can take this and how it's going to go. I don't want any sympathy. I don't want, like, we got fired. We're going to keep it going and keep the ball rolling, okay? People work their hardest and push forward their best when their back is against the wall, and currently my back is against the wall because I have to provide for my family. I have 2 kids, a dog, and a wife. I mentioned this previously in my first video about opening up an online Pokemon store. You check that video out if you haven't seen it already, but I just want to let you guys know that you're going to be seeing a lot more of me, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because I had set goals for myself and what I want to do with this company and with everything that I'm trying to achieve. So I think this is a good way to hold myself accountable and keep track of my goals and stuff that I set. I can always come back to this video and relive the moment when I got fired and all that crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't want to call this is probably the first and last time that I will mention that I have got fired and lost my job, and we're going to move on from there, okay? From this point on, it's about the business, okay? It's all about the business, okay? All right. Here are my top 6 goals that I'm going to try to achieve on a monthly basis. And if we reach them very quickly, then we're going to change them and adjust our goals and move the goalposts even further and further and further each time we get to reach one of our goals, okay? I think this is a good idea to keep me motivated and keep things on track and stay focused, right? Which brings up the first goal, is to find a focus on what I am going to sell in TCG world, right? I started off with Pokemon. I did a little bit of Disney Lorcana, some Dragon Ball, and some One Piece. I have to find out what works for me, okay? And with that being said, I found out what works for me, and it's Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Lorcana, right? Those are 3 I'm going to focus on because they're new. People are looking for them. There's still room to grow in these communities, and I think it's going to benefit me later on to find a new audience, to find a bigger audience, and find a lot more people because of these 3 brand new games. And there's going to be a bunch of people coming into the TCG world with these Dragon Ball Fusion world, with One Piece and Disney Lorcana, learning with me rather than going into Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh, because those are really highly established, millions of people playing it, and there's a lot of information, a lot of people already in there, and I don't know that much information just to dive right into it. Now, let's say you're probably thinking, what if these 3 games, they're brand new and they just fail, right? Then if that happens, right, we got to think in the future. If they do fail, then I think it will be a nice, we can pivot very easily into Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and games that are already fully established, and so on and so forth. But with that being said, I just want to build up an audience around these 3 games, and that's my focus. So you're going to see a lot of Dragon Ball content, One Piece content, and Disney Lorcana content. And of course, if Pokemon is doing something crazy, we're going to talk about all the other news and other TCG players, because I do want to keep this channel very widely based on the TCG world and everything that's going on in there. So it's going to be a lot of different videos, but the main focus you can see here is DBZ, One Piece, and Disney Lorcana. I know I keep saying those 3, but I want you guys to understand that, right? So like we did a video on MetaZoo last week, and that did pretty well. So any news that comes into the TCG world, expect a video on that. All right, now moving forward to the next goal, I want to do 10 sales, at least minimum 10 sales a week on my TCG player, right? That some of you might be thinking like, oh, that's a low goal. That's very easy. I do 10 sales, 20 sales in a day, blah, 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 blah. Yes, but I am going a different route with different products that I have to acquire and build up inventory. So right now, 10 sales a week on a product that I kind of do not have is going to be a little difficult, right? So we have to acquire the product, we have to acquire the cards, and then we'll be able to do that. But I think I can manage right now 10 sales a week very easily on TCG player. So if, hey, look, I'm plugging it right now. Go to TCG player and search the shop, Never Shop Alone, buy some products from me, okay? Hey, all right. I do have a website, nevershopalone.com, that I have made, and it's established and it's good, but I'm locking it up for right now, putting it in the vault, and I'm going to work on understanding everything, which is I'm going to talk about in another one of my goals that I'm talking about later on. But yeah, so I was locking it up, and I want to reopen it and have a launch event for the actual website at a later time. Right now, I just need to get my bearings under my feet and understand how things work. So I think I'm just going to stick to TCG player right now, become a level 4 seller, and go from there. So that's my second goal, okay? So right now we have 1, focus on the cards that I want to sell. 2, focus on getting 10 sales a week, which is very easy, I believe. And if it's too easy, we'll push it up to 20, 30, and 40 going on and so forth, okay? Now, the third thing that I want to do, okay, is I want to focus more posting on social media, specifically Instagram. We'll work on everything else later on as time comes. I don't want to spread myself too thin currently. So right now, we're just going to focus on Instagram, and I'm going to do about 4 to 5 posts a week on Instagram to build up traction, to build up a following on Instagram, because I do seem like there's but there's more interactions and people looking for stuff on Instagram rather than TikTok and Twitter and so on and so forth. So we will cross those bridges when they come, but right now we're going to focus on Instagram. So if you don't know, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Never Shop Alone, and we'll be there posting stuff on a weekly basis, 5 times a week, at least the minimum. It will be more, or it won't be less than 5, okay? Maybe 4. We'll figure it out. We gotta see what works best, because I don't want to do crap posts and meme posts. I want to do, like, kind of professional posts to bring people to the YouTube and bring people to the website and let people know that I'm a seller in the TCG world. So yeah, the link will be down in the description to follow me on Instagram. I would greatly appreciate it if you're watching this video. Now, the fourth thing is very big and very important to me, because I want to become more knowledgeable in this industry. Right now, there's a lot of stuff that I'm still learning. There's a lot of stuff that I do not know, and I want to be that person that you could come to and ask questions, and I could be able to help you. But right now, I'm that person going to other people, asking questions, trying to figure out things, and I just have to do more research. So this one is not going to be like in front of a camera or anything, but I bought a couple of books. I'm gonna be reading books to help me learn how to grow a business, how to run a business, and I'm also going to be watching the market a lot more and understanding what is going on in these TCGs that I'm studying and I'm looking into. Because like I said, a lot of people I know just jump into things not knowing a lot of stuff about their industry that they're in, and then they're trying to make money, and it doesn't happen. I feel like the more that I know about the industry, the lot easier it's going to be for me to be able to talk to people, communicate people, and run a profitable business. Okay, so that's that thing. Number 4, be more knowledgeable in the industry and learn. That is what we're going to do, okay? And now let's move on to number 5. The 5th goal is going to be getting monetized on YouTube, right? With that being said, if you haven't, you're watching this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because once again, this is your one-stop shop for everything TCG related, okay? I want to get monetized on YouTube because, it helps out a lot. And I'll be able to, if I get monetized, I'll be able to pump out a lot more content and work more efficiently, because now I know that I'll be able to get paid and do better things. I can't even do community posts yet, right? I don't have members, and I have this whole big thing that I want to do. I made a whole list of what I want my members to be able to do, and then when they have access to that. But we're a long way from there, okay? We're only at like 62 subscribers by the time of this recording of this video, so we have some time to go. I need to get like 4,000 hours watch time, and I need to have 500 subscribers, I believe, to be able to get monetized on YouTube. So we got time. I want to make this very clear right now. Okay, listen to me. Come here. Let me scoot up to you. I want to make this very clear. I am not rushing any of this, okay? I'm taking my time. I'm learning and taking each day as it comes. I'm not trying to full blast steam ahead, because that's how you get burnt out. That's how you make a lot of mistakes, and that's how you just mess up a lot of stuff. So I'm taking my time. I understand this is a marathon and not a sprint, okay? So with that being said, I want you guys to understand that we're here for the long time, okay? I'm going to make it work. I promise you I'm going to make it work. And now the last and final goal that I want to do, and it's going to be kind of hard, but I'm pretty sure we can get this one sooner than later. Now, this is a bonus one for people who are actually trying to start a TCG online store or whatever the case is getting suppliers, okay? Now, getting a distributor is kind of hard if you have nothing, and I don't have a distributor right now, so I can't get the amount of cards that I want to get, but I still have a source of getting cards, and I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? So if you are starting out in this business, in this industry, here is a secret of how, and you don't have a distributor, this is a secret, right? This is what I did, right? I watch people's videos. You know, I talk about Pokémon all the time, and he talked about how he went on Instagram, messaged people, blah, 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 blah. So what I did is I was watching a lot of these PokeTubers and TCG people and everything. They all have Discords. I went to their Discords, got invited or whatever the case is, and in their Discords there are people selling products. There's a whole bunch of people selling products in their Discord. And I assumed, since they're in this big YouTubers Discord, and they got like a title or whatever it's called, they're selling, they have to be somewhat legit. So I messaged a few of them, hey, I'm starting my own online business. I need some products, and they sell me products for below MSRP and so on. Their wholesale prices. Now me, it's a little different because I do have LLC and all that stuff. All the things that you need to buy things wholesale. So it might be a little different if you do not have that stuff. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not going to tell you the people's names, the YouTubers, but you can go and I guarantee you find out and just message the people who are selling this stuff in there, and they have suppliers. They're trying to build up their clientele and get bigger and better with their distributors, so they'll be happy to sell to people like you and me if you're just starting out. And another way to do it that I did as well is these said big YouTubers in this industry, in this genre, have Patreons, right? So now you sign up for the Patreon and you spend maybe $15 to $50 a month. If you're a small business, trust me, it is a great investment, because now you can get the things that they are buying from their distributors. The one Patreon that I signed up to, $50 a month, which is cool. I was like, I don't know, but it's a good investment because now I have access to his distributors and whatever product he's selling, which I can buy at a low price. So that $50 is definitely worth it. Now, you go only if you want to do it for a month, buy the stuff you need, cancel it, come back a couple of months later, do the same thing. You can do that too as well. But yeah, that's just a small tip, a small thing that I want to do. But the goal is to get in contact with a distributor so I can spend money. I have money to spend, distributors. I have savings, I have things. I did a little bit of a made a little bit of a profit from a little bit of stuff that I made, and I'm trying to spend the money. Right now we're in a drought period for me because I haven't bought any products just yet. I've been waiting for the new Dragon Ball Fusion World that you know I'm talking about, the new set for Disney Lorcana, and the new OP One Piece set as well. So I'm waiting for that stuff to come out before I can really start pushing and selling and buying my stuff, my products, that I can be able to sell. So right now we're just in a drought period, right? We're just waiting. And I want to get to the point where I have just flowing cash, just cash coming in, flipping, going, keeping a rotation, and growing my margins, growing my profit, and all that crazy stuff. So yeah, that's the goal, okay? Those are the 6 goals that I want to accomplish by my birthday, right? My birthday's in June. And by the time my birthday comes, I want to be able to launch my website, like fully fledged, launch the website and go from there. So we have some time. And once again, like I said in the beginning of this video, we are going to be moving the goals up, okay? If I reach 10 sales a week in the first month of doing this, bet the next month, guess what we're doing? We're doing 20 to 30 sales, depending on how far we can go along. But yeah, the goals will change. If I'm only doing 5 posts and I'm getting a lot of traction on Instagram, then we'll kick it up to like 6-7 posts a week and so on and so forth. So yeah, look, I just rambled, right, this whole whole video. I'm sorry, my voice sounds like crap because I'm coming over a cold as well. My son got me sick. I don't know if you heard him coughing in the background. But at this point in the video, I'm just rambling. I tend to do that sometimes. So if the video's over. We're not talking about nothing else anymore. But I would love for you guys to subscribe to the channel and support this journey because my back is against the wall. And we're going to fight our way to the top, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.